It's no secret that Hollywood actors have some of the best physiques imaginable. When you're cast as a superhero like Superman or Wolverine, you've got to look the part. Jacked, shredded to the bone. You've got to look like you could at least bench press a small car. Bare minimum. But I've always wondered, can anyone look like this just from hardcore training, or is this just some Hollywood magic? That's why today we're taking a look at their intense training routines and deciding for ourselves whether they have elite genetics and the best personal trainers in the world, or if they just eat the best chicken, broccoli, and rice on the market. Let's see what we're working with. Starting off with Mark Whalberg, who I have high expectations for because 1, he owns his own supplement company, and 2, he was on a talk show where he demonstrated 40 clean pull-ups. And if someone's repping out 40 of these bad boys like this, you know he means business. So let's take a look.
The way I kind of break it down for people is it depends on how much time you have during the week. So for most people, they have between 3 to 6 hours a week to actually work out and exercise. If you only have 3 hours a week, then focus only on strength training. That's really the thing. A lot of people say, oh, I only have time for the elliptical machine. And the one thing you'll notice with the gym and what we set up here with Mark is we really don't do any of that stuff. That's the mouse wheel stuff isn't the mode of action for someone, a kid that's trying to get faster in his high school stuff. That the mouse wheels don't take you there. It really is good old-fashioned strength training that's missing.
So while bro here is yapping about elliptical machines are bad, they represent the mouse on the wheel exercise. Do strength training instead. We got Mark in the background, half repping cable chest presses. I don't even know what this exercise is supposed to be. It's like a mix of standing bench press and a fly, but it looks like there's barely any resistance, which would make Nick Smith disappointed. He then supersets that with this half repping sissy squat exercise, and then this TRX row to Y raise, which looks super stupid because he's alternating balancing on one leg, like that's gonna make any difference on this exercise.
So right now Mark's doing a lunge pattern, but he's also doing the ropes at the same time. He'll be over there on the cable fly machine, but he'll also be doing a step with it. So a lot of the motions that we do on this particular camp hasn't been anything about just the normal like squat, deadlift. It's not that, only because of the size that we're trying to get Mark to.
Bro just said that the best way to burn fat and build muscle is by strength training. So tell me why bro has Mark doing a rope exercise while simultaneously doing bodyweight lunges. What part of that is building strength? Arguably not even building muscle.
I mean, we're so dialed in with muscle mass. I mean, Mark really is that upper echelon from having muscle mass that as long as the metabolism falls into the right place, the muscle will just melt all that fat. For us, 90% of the work is just the nutrition, making sure that all the nutrition is delivered on time, that we're really avoiding any of the crap, you know? I mean, there's nothing boxed that we eat, there's nothing packaged, even the performance-inspired proteins that we're having, it's all natural. So that's just a big piece of the puzzle is that
Mark's trainer is correct that you need to have the best protein sources available, which is why I always promote Nick Smith's nut milk as the best protein powder you can ever absorb. It's straight protein and it comes straight from an organic source. And if you're looking for any other supplements that help you build the best physique, I recommend trying our newest product, Nick Smith's Colombian Creatine. The purest form of creatine you can get. A couple of lines of this and you'll blow past your PR. You only have to take about 5 to 10 grams a day and you don't even have to use the dollar bill like the old days. Nick Smith's nut milk, Nick Smith's Colombian Creatine, and many more products are available now at nicksmithsupps.com. And I've been having a lot of you guys ask me recently if these are real supplements or just a joke. And I'll let you know right now, when it comes to Nick Smith, nothing's a joke. nicksmithsupps.com has real protein powders, real pre-workouts, real creatine, and real collagen. All made from an organic source and all built by Smith. There's going to be a link in the description.
Eating right and putting, getting the proper nutrition, the proper supplements, which is, a big reason for wanting to do Performance Inspired, because we want to give people the best that there is and give them the best chance to succeed. And the only way to do it right is to do it naturally.
Performance Inspired Nutrition is an all-natural, high-performance line of supplements that are going to be gluten-free, tested.
There's no way bro included these quarter repping pull-ups and these goofy looking lunges, if you would want to call those lunges, into a training montage video, knowing that there's people like me online who are going to critique your workout and show everyone how suboptimal you are. All that just to promote his garbage supplements. If you want real results, check out my supplements instead. Up next is Chris Hemsworth, and if you're not aware, he owns his own fitness app where he gives other people workout routines and diet routines, so his 17-minute HIIT bodyweight workout should be pretty decent, right? Especially coming from Thor himself. Let's check it out.
Right, we're going to do 5 exercises. We're going to go through twice, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. First exercise we're going to do is a squat. You ready, big man?
Start that timer.
Start the timer. We've got 5 seconds. We're going to start squatting. Drop it like it's hot. You ready? Let's go. Ready?
20 seconds of squats.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get nice and low. Keep the weight on the heels. Squat, big dog. Good to go.
I'm burning through it, mate.
Oh, there you go. We've got 10 seconds to go.
Start. This is where many eager folk
10 seconds.
fall.
All right.
Fail.
Last 5. Come on.
Too
Get that
early.
chest up. Time. We've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to do a mountain climber.
So you're telling me that Thor trains legs by doing half rep bodyweight squats? Actually, that's pretty believable because he does have the worst legs in Hollywood. He's also probably not a dunking 4'12" functional athlete like myself.
Let's go. Mountain climbers. Let's go. Come on, get up there.
I'm already tired.
Nah, mate, we've got another round of this. There you go. Keep that core tight. Come on. Should have worn a hat. The hair is killing me. No product in it today. 5 seconds, come on. Let's go. Almost there. 2, 1, time. Reverse lunge next.
And this is their idea of building core strength. Dude on the right is actually doing mountain climbers, while Thor, on the other hand, looks more like he's tired from throwing it back too hard, which could be the type of core exercise that Mario performs on Leon Edwards.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Lots of throwing a little uppercut at the bottom.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Try an elbow. Alright, we got almost at 5 seconds ago. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Next is a walkout.
And now we're doing backwards lunges while training for the uppercut, because you're not a badass Sigma alpha male unless you're showing everyone that you can fight while working out. This is how you earn plus 1,000 aura.
First, walk out. Core tight to here, then back up. Hand tall. Let's go. There you go. Hey. Wait, no, I reckon we'll get 4. We'll get 1 more. Come on, let's get 1 more. Last one. Oh, that is time.
Now we're doing walkouts, which is a good exercise if you have some type of mobility issues, but I doubt that this is the exercise that gave Thor his capped delts and chiseled upper body.
In 2, 1, let's go. Oh, yeah. Come on. There it is, let's go. Oh, should have worn a hat. Should have worn a hat. All right, we're halfway. 10 seconds to go, let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's 1 round down. 1 more to go.
And now we're finishing off with your choice of either running in place or sit-throughs, which I'm not 100% sure what it actually trains other than maybe for a breakdancing competition. So maybe we'll see Thor and Mini Overpriced Trainer in the next 2028 Olympics. But that was basically set number 1, so they do that for another 2 rounds. There's no way that bro got his physique from doing breakdancing moves and some bodyweight lunges and training for a total of 17 minutes. So now I refuse to believe that him or his trash training app should even be considered worthy. Next up is Hugh Jackman, also known as Huge Jacked Man. He's the Wolverine. He's played Wolverine since before I was born. He not only has one of the best physiques in Hollywood, but he's also one of the oldest actors at like 55 years old. He still looks better than 99% of the population. Let's see how he got his physique. Bro's doing clapping push-ups and clapping pull-ups. Now, you can argue that this doesn't build that much strength or build that much muscle, but come on, let's be real. You have to be pretty strong to be able to do this type of thing. Nick Smith and I can do clapping muscle-up handstands on Jupiter with ease. But let's give Hugh Jackman some credit. He's 55 years old. I think this is just more for the video rather than his actual workout plan, which is also supported by this next video.
Yes! Yes! Come on! Come on, you got a couple. You got a couple more. Come on, Eddie! Eddie!
Bro's doing Bosu ball squats, and I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone use a Bosu ball on video without ending up in the gym fails compilation. I mean, I have the best core strength and balance in the world, besides Nick Smith, of course, and I don't think even I can do squats on top of a Bosu ball like this. This specific exercise probably isn't going to build that much muscle, but it's impressive nonetheless.
Come on! Yes! That's 1. That's 2. That's nothing. 3. Come on! Come on, that's 1. That's 1. Huh?
Now Bro's deadlifting 4 plates for 5 reps with pretty good form. And even though I think Wolverine had a little bit of extra sauce in this chicken, broccoli, and rice, I still think he's one of the few Hollywood actors that actually puts in the work. And we know he has metal-coated bones strong enough to give me a metal-coated bone, but Huge Jackman is not as strong as the D6 Pro massage gun from the sponsor of this video, Bob and Brad. This is the strongest massage gun on the market. It has 16 millimeters of amplitude, 85 pounds of stall force, and is 20% quieter. But let's get into the real fun. We're gonna start by beating some meat. Literally. Let's tenderize this steak and see how it performs. This is exactly what Mario does to Leon's meat right after intense bedroom cardio. And you can just see how tender this steak looks now. That was impressive, right? But this thing isn't just for steaks. It's designed to be able to hit any muscle you want, especially those spots that you can't normally reach, and it comes with 7 different attachments, so it's like a Swiss Army knife for your muscles. But next up, we got grapes, and this thing is perfect for busting Nick Smith's grapes. Let's see how it does with these little guys. Oh yeah, they're busting now. That 85 pounds of stall force is coming in handy. Look at them guys. These things bust it on impact. With double the industry standard battery time, a sports car grade battery, and high temperature resistance, it's built to last. Plus, it's adjustable by 90 degrees and reaches 60% deeper into your muscles for deep relief. And now for the real test, my muscles. Deep muscle treatment never felt so good. You want to feel the power for yourself? Well, thankfully, Bob and Brad gave me a discount code and they gave me a link that I'm going to put in the description that will give you 10% off. Give your muscles the recovery they deserve. Get one for yourself and see why they are the best in the game. And thanks to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. Next up, we're going to take a look at what it takes to look like Michael B. Jordan and what he did to train for Creed.
Your breath has so much to do over, you know what I'm saying, like your mental state. You know what I'm saying, you're calm. That's when you're working out, you're training, you're breathing, you always want to keep that straight. So like being in the pool is a full body workout. You're working your upper body, your core, your lower legs. Especially with me, all these injuries over the years. Sitting in the water really just keeps my joints comfortable. You know what I mean? It takes the pressure off some of my injuries. Using the water resistance, it really helps out a lot. So I've started to get more into the water as a warm up, get my body going before I actually get to the real workout. So this is a nice little warm up.
So if you thought that we're going to start off with a cardio session, maybe some boxing, fighting, some punching, something like that, you are horribly wrong. Instead, we're going to warm up with some swimming.
Dumbbell curls. I mean, that's just great for conditioning, you know, for explosion, you know, putting intensity into my workouts. And also you see, you know, your instant gratification. You can actually see, you know, your biceps gaining shape. You know, your arms usually are one of the stronger parts of your body. So for me, it's really easy for me to do those. I have a broad back, so, you know, doing overhead dumbbell press and shoulder presses are always a lot of fun for me. Gives you those boulder shoulders. I've been working so much from project to project. A lot of my goals kind of factor into the roles that I play. My training goals to play, you know, Navy SEAL was just really to trust the process and do the work. And you can't skip any steps. So to transform myself physically and mentally.
He then begins his strength training by doing a dumbbell circuit, complete with bicep curls, shoulder press, and rows. And he claims that his bicep curls help with explosiveness and endurance, when really that does the opposite. I don't know where he got his info from, and I especially don't know why he starts his exercise with bicep curls, knowing that's just gonna tire him out for the rest of the exercise.
Battle ropes is a lot of fun also, because I lied. Battle ropes aren't fun. It's work, and you really feel it in a short amount of time. But again, finding that rhythm, that coordination between your left arm, your right arm, and just getting that pattern. So I use all those things to kind of help motivate me in that 40 seconds, that minute and a half that you're going all out. It really you really feel that workout.
Then he finishes his workout off with battle ropes. Now, I gotta ask, why does every Hollywood actor have to do battle ropes? Chicken, broccoli, rice, and battle ropes have to be code for steroids and trend. On top of that, why does every Hollywood actor skip legs, or at least barely trains them? This is why Nick Smith has the biggest third leg in Hollywood, because he never skips leg day. Next up is The Rock. I got tired of watching only upper body workout plans, so now we're gonna watch The Rock's uncut third leg day workout routine. And The Rock is known to be one of the fakest natties in Hollywood, but since it's uncut, we're gonna really be able to see behind the scenes. So bro starts off with doing an alternating leg press, which I've never really seen one of these before, but I would have to think that it kind of feels like riding a weighted bike or something. So I would say he's pretty functional, but it looks like he's barely even struggling. Why is, out of everyone, The Rock training so soft? Now bro's doing the fertile starfish too lazy to get on top leg press. We got The Rock doing peg by the third leg presses before GTA 6. I mean, at least this machine looks like it was actually made for this exercise and he wasn't just using a Smith machine like people do at the gym. But still, I might have to dock off points for that because The Rock is not built by Smith. Very suboptimal and goofy exercise. The Rock just lost 10,000 aura. Bro's trying so hard to look like his legs are sore. But I do have to admit that The Rock is looking pretty good in these negative 11-inch inseam shorts. So far, bro did 4 different exercises, 10 reps of each that all work on the same exact muscle. The only difference is that the first exercise he started by doing them unilaterally, which is good, but it makes no sense to do 3 more exercises that are exactly the same, especially 10 sets of each, when it's pretty apparent that it was nowhere near failure. And then he finishes it off with walking lunges. If you even want to call it that, more like walking lean forwards. He's not lunging at all. He's just taking a step and just leaning his chest forward to make it look like he's actually going down. There's no range of motion, no tension, not much going on in this whole leg workout. And if you didn't catch it, there's no rest in between any of these exercises until the lunges. So this is just all one big superset 5x10 workout. So he does this same routine 5 more times. There's nothing that makes a Hollywood physique like chicken, broccoli, and rice, battle ropes, and a bunch of random exercises thrown together with no rest in between. Apparently, this is the recipe that it takes to build a physique that's somewhat comparable to someone like Nick Smith, along with going to nicksmithsupps.com and getting yourself some supplements and become built by Smith.